all of the hurt and the shame, we can't come forward. We can't be, right? We can't be who we are. So just think about it, right? I tell you that I'm a black gay man. Number one, I'm black. I already got these things on. And I'm not saying, y'all, look, I'm not saying that because I'm black, I'm this, I'm that. I'm saying the reality of it is I live in a world to where my skin color matters. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter in a good way, right? And that's what you grow up as. And you understand the culture, the dynamics of who you are. So I'm a black man. Now I'm hiding who I am because I am not supposed to be gay. I'm not supposed to be on the spectrum. You've heard people say it. The alphabet community and all of these things. I'm not supposed to be on that. I've been called everything but my name because I was different, right? Different meaning that I wasn't different in a good way. I was different in a bad way, right? Y'all with me this morning? Yes, that's how we're going to tackle this morning. So I'm going to be real and transparent with you because I have no qualms about that, right? This is my life and I had to live it, but I've been through some things. So I don't want anybody that I'm talking to this morning that hears this, sees this, feels this, says, hey, I can't be. You can, but our circumstances are different, right? Hey, sweetie girl, good morning. Our circumstances are different. Thank you so much. A woman of a word. Give me the hearts and the claps. I love that. And so I really want to make sure that we are being straightforward with this. That's why I'm saying this is the first part 1, because I want to give you my story. I want to tell you what's going on. So in my life, right, growing up, it was not good for you to be different, especially different. Y'all saw that? Especially. Yes. Hey, Nate, thank you so much. These are the HIV ribbons. Yes, thank you so much. I love a good old bangle, good old hoop earring. So thank you so much. So it wasn't good for you to be that, y'all. And I didn't know that I was different. I didn't know that this is what I was. But people constantly wanted to tell me. People constantly wanted to let me know that I wasn't right. Something's wrong with that baby. He ain't right. Something ain't right. People constantly wanted to let me know, right? Because this very phobias, right, are in our community and they run rampant. Right. And when I say community, I mean my black gay community, my HIV community. It runs rampant. Right. Again, this is my story. This is what I went through. So I want to let you all know that. Right. And I don't miss no words because y'all know I'll sit down and I'll debate and do whatever it is I feel I need to do for me and my community. But I don't want this to be I'm coming at you. I'm trying to tell you that you're wrong. No. This is my story. This is my story. And I'm going to sing my song. Hey, Ann said, good morning, my love. You look so beautiful this morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel beautiful. That's what I feel this morning. Okay. Exactly. Look, y'all. Look. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it do what it do. We're going to make it be what it be this morning. Yes. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. So, wait a minute, hold on. D. Holly said, you're right, because my friend started crying and I told him I still love him just the same. I helped raise him when he was young and I had helped him a lot. And that's it. A lot of times because of the shame, the guilt, because of the trauma, right, surrounding HIV or AIDS, because back then it was AIDS. So I'm going to say AIDS quite a bit this morning because I was diagnosed with AIDS. I wasn't diagnosed with HIV, right? So I just want to make sure that people understand that part, because a lot of times I'm saying AIDS to HIV because it was a journey coming from 4 T cells to get to HIV, right? But there's a lot of stigma around that, right? There's a lot of things going on that stem from that. 19 years ago is not the same as now. We still have issues and problems now, right, with HIV. We still have where people are still being given a diagnosis at a rapid rate. So we still have things that we have to do. And I'm gonna get into that. We still have things that we have to do. But 19 years ago, I didn't have any of what I have now, right? And that's going to go into my thriving part. But I didn't have any of that. So I thought talking to someone yesterday, I said, huh. So I answer all of my inboxes. And in the inbox, they were like, well, you're an abomination, you're nasty, you're this is your punishment, all of these things. And how dare you celebrate? How dare you do this in front of the children and all of these things? And I'm saying, y'all, we have this thing in this world to where we want to make you something that you're not. You want to make me the bad guy, right? I'm not the bad guy. But let me tell you something. I got tired of trying to tell you that I wasn't the bad guy, right? I had a conversation about Wicked the other day, right? And we were talking about how this character, right, Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, we were talking about how she became the bad guy just because of who she was. Who she was. Y'all, I didn't do anything to and this is not me trying to like get y'all to be on my side, but I didn't do anything to deserve this. This was something that happened. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to understand where you come from. But here's the thing. I'm human just like the next person. Hey, the king. The king said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Good morning. A woman of her word said, question is why that person have children on social media. But you know what? Here's the thing. You cannot take your children away from anything in this world today. Everything is at your fingertips. You see it out and about. Everything is glorified, right? Everything is glorified. So there is nothing that you cannot do. But here's the thing. It's the villainous, it's the vindictiveness, it's the nastiness behind them saying protect the children. What are you protecting me? What are you protecting them from? What did I do? I just spoke my truth. You don't know how I became HIV positive. You don't know how I ended up here. You don't know anything about me, but because society tells you that I'm wrong because I'm HIV positive, or I'm wrong because I was diagnosed with AIDS, then we have the problem, right? Right. So I'm gonna speak my story, but I just want to preface that because when I get these inboxes, sometimes I don't want to answer them, but there is a greater purpose in the things that I do, right? There's a greater purpose. And y'all believe me, if I wasn't at this point right now in my life to where I could answer them, I would not be answering them, right? But at this point in my life, for the last 4 to 5 years, I have been really making sure that I stand in my community and I'm solid, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm human. So things affect me the same way they affect you. But what I don't want to do, I don't want to mislead anybody. I don't want anybody to be out there in the ocean by themselves trying to swim and they don't even know how to stroke. You feel me? That's the thing that I don't want to have happen. And so when in my advocacy, I'm always advocating for you to be better educated, understanding, but also be human. Y'all, it's not going to be easy. Life is not meant to be easy. My grandmother used to always say anything worth having is worth working for. And if you're getting it at a 5-finger discount all the time, something is wrong somewhere. So you're going to have to go through some trials and some tribulations. You're going to have to do some things. You're going to have to get over some hills and some humps. You're going to have to go through some barriers. You're going to have to face your trauma head on, because in order for you to get to this next place, space, brave space, whatever it may be, you're going to have to understand what the fight is, what the battle is, right? And I had to pick and choose my battles because people were telling me that I was evil and nasty and abomination and all of these things. But I was just trying to be who I thought God made me to be. So trauma started early.